Blessings and salutations, wonderful fire collective. This is for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Now, if you have most of this in your chart, it may resonate more, but it doesn't mean it's going to, because these are general reads. I just pick up from the energy that comes around. So I want to say, first of all, how many of you, I thank you for your view because it helps me to connect to you and it also helps my channel grow. But the connection is more important over anything and everything because it's authentic. You can't play. I can't say you. I'm going to say I can't play with messages at all. I do the reads and how I see. I'm not taking it personal because even if the read is hard or intense, it's still no judgment. This is like with love and light to get things in the best way for you, to give enlightenment to things that you was feeling and just hopefully give you another perspective or something that you was questioning. Alrighties? Well, again, after my spew, I just want to say, I don't know if because I had to re-record this, so I don't know if I said it in the last recording, but either way, um, we're going to just get to the read. How about that? How about it? Okay. Alrighties. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Amen. Amen, amen. Let's see what we have. Your feelings, the collective love. This is about you. I did the one with you and the person, but I more or less want to get the collective energy for our fire signs. Please show me what's on their heart and mind at this time. God in love for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Okay. See, sheesh. All right, somebody's trying to definitely, it looks like it's a collective just to get away from the toxicity. Okay? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. What's the energy of this collective, please? So I need to see energy of the fire collective for Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, please. I need to see. Okay. Whoa. Okay, first out is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So again, I was feeling too with the fire collective and the energy of not too pleased at this moment. Feeling like their needs is not being tended to as they should. Look at this, lovers in reverse. Yeah, just feeling like the choice and feeling free about like feeling free in your choices. You don't feel that way. You feeling like for some of you, like you're not feeling as if they care enough to see, like somebody feel left out of it. You know, it just feel like with this lovers in reverse that it's just something that's not being. There's no love. But I'm not gonna say there's no love. It's. Let me put it like this: there is love that was once there because these two at one point was upright. This was upright at one point. Okay, the fact that it's in reverse, right? With this feeling right here of feeling like it's not being you're not being treated in this energy right here, this beautiful, radiant, alluring, confident energy. It's to the point where you can't work. You can't work with them. It's feeling like, oh shit, this is not a fire. It's a controlling somebody like they feel like they have to hold a position. I feel like it's you feeling like you adamant about holding stands in it, staying in control and no longer giving in to somebody because it felt like the more you gave in, they just crapped on you. And I'm not gonna say like it's like feeling as if you gave in, and now they're not working with you the way they supposed to. Or way. 'Cause, 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 See the Page of Swords at the bottom of this deck? It's an energy, like a defensive questioning energy. Like you're trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Why is somebody acting like this? Why is they acting so? It's like the challenge in the past was the fact of feeling stuck in something that has no love. Like it's not feeling free and happy, and it feel like you feeling hurt because it affects somebody feeling like they chose something else. They choose not to be with you or choose not to work with you in a way that the love could be poured into it. So currently with this energy of feeling like they're not giving it to you, you're looking here and how you're sitting like, well, if they don't want to work with me, I'm not going to work with them. This defensive energy, it's like you don't feel that you can stand strong in this connection because they got you in your head because of this self-serving energy. Look, it looks like the pair here is not, the King of Wands is in reverse. That has to do with this foundation here. The Four of Wands is not aligned. The decision is here to kill to get you your wish fulfillment because the introspect that you have learned from this last betrayal have you holding on to the fact that certain things can't come together the way they did before because you're not burdening yourself no more trying to like do everything you can. You like, no, I'm not pulling out all these options, and the only thing that you're communicating is for the sake of the family. That's the accountability that you're taking. Like when it have to do with the children and their happiness, definitely was an injustice. And now it seems like somebody's in a position of being the breadwinner or whatever. They are power tripping. And it wasn't even always in this position of being that way. Like, it was a give and take. They ain't like, yeah. And now they refuse to put in the work and rather put it to an end. And that's not karmically fair because you literally sacrificed a lot for them. Well, for the both of y'all, but it's looking as if it's trying to detach from the toxicity with a Pisces, Taurus, where you feel more committed to stability. Not the idea of what it could be. Because it disappointed you many times. Sheesh. Okay, I'm going too far into this. Where I'm going to keep just... Let me get some other messages here. It's Gemini. Aries, you're here. Leo. Excuse the fire. The sirens and stuff. This is Hood NYC. You're gonna always hear some background noise, especially I ain't gonna even say on the weekends. It don't matter. It don't matter what time of day. This is like some Gotham City. Anyway, Aquarius. Yeah, just everybody's here. Okay, but let me just say this fire collective is heavy wands up in here. I see the Emperor, I see the King and the Queen of Wands. Alrighties. But let me also say this. I've seen a lot of queens. A lot of feminine energy. Yep. Let's see. For Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Please show me I need to see. For the highest good. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Please show me I need to see. Ooh. Please show me I need to OCT, please. For Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me get this all out so before I even tell you what I see. Because, okay, let's see. Honey, iced tea. So much things I was, let's see. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay, let me tell you. I took out all these cards. I was trying to see what was. So many cards kept them coming out, and I was trying to see. Okay, basically, what I'm seeing from this connection that where you feeling away, not appreciated, is because even with this choice, somebody's choosing to take another route where they feel like this is showing this Little Mermaid, this brand new world, fish out of water. No, another to let you know Pisces energy as well. But it's definitely showing that somebody's adamant that this heavy feeling has them feeling like they'd rather just start a whole new path, a whole new way. Because even showing this Ace of Cups, the love not flowing, it shows this kinky, kooky Adams family energy. Okay? Again, it was a lot of passion, but it was a lot of dark stuff going on with it. You know, it's like a lot of dysfunction. And I think nobody is more or less pouring into that. It's like nobody's trying to see that, oh, we're, we could, you get a pass from doing certain things because we're family. It's like, no, not anymore. Because of the fact of this passionate feeling is like, if you feel entitled, then so do I. If we want to sit there and say somebody is in a position of being a bad bee or a pimp is, I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like if we're gonna sit there, if somebody's on some every person for themselves, it's like this Mr. Pimp and Miss Bad Bee came out with this Queen of Wands energy. Like if somebody feel like anybody's gonna be played or anybody's gonna have somebody's foot on someone's neck, or somebody think that somebody's supposed to get a check cut, or for even not doing any work, then it should be somebody who's in a position of just alluring, beautiful, confident. It's like it's more or less feeling like I don't have to deal with this either. Somebody feels like, honestly, that they don't have to work no more in this connection, regardless of how committed that they was at one point. Somebody's sitting strong, adamant the fact that they gave all they can give and they can't give no more. Because they feel like the person's going to keep taking. And the fact of them saying, look, I'm not juggling anymore, is because they actually feel, let's see where the wild things are. They don't have to juggle because they feel like they could be truly who they are. I gotta get more clarification. Yeah, relax, relate, release. Where somebody didn't know their flaws was their wings. I just feel like somebody. I'm also getting big in stature, like a big person. That didn't even know that their flaws were their wings. That didn't think that somebody actually thought wasn't gonna make the move that they did. They thought that somebody was just gonna be just so sweet and always stuck in their head and letting Aquarius, Libra, Gemini make the rules. But what they see is that somebody need them more than they need. It's like the perception of somebody's power tripping. I really do feel like that. Like they're in a position, they feel like because they're in a position where the person who crapped on them need them, they trying to like basically make them crawl on a floor full of uncooked rice. I don't know. It's just more or less feeling this. It's just standing strong on this energy, and I believe this is you, fire sign, that you're optimistic that eventually you'll get past this. This is just something that, this is a tower moment, but you, Aries, Scorpio energy, you feel like, listen, you built for this. What else I see here? There's a reserved. Something's reserved because they feel like somebody literally is taking this, was waiting to be this judgmental energy. Like somebody couldn't wait to be in a position of authority, like to where somebody would need them, the one who had to humble themselves, and they still don't like that. They're upset that somebody's not humbling themselves the way they think they should. It's like even the way they take accountability is irritating. It's like the way they take accountability is still sitting in this position of kind of like arrogance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, all three of y'all came out again. Let me show you how y'all came out again. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, right? That was the last card I stopped at because I was going through all these cards right here, trying to see what was going on. And even when I was going through here, I seen the Emperor, I seen Judgment, and I seen the Sun. But there was a lot of toxicity in this connection. What I also see, let me tell you, because I forgot to even read these at the bottom. It also shows that somebody's energy, where it's so, like let's say for instance they react in this way because they've been through stuff, they're in pain. It's still so aggressive that it's like we're human beings. Like we don't have to. We can communicate. It show that fearless is only ferocious in wild animals. It's like we don't have to go there. This performer transformer energy. Somebody switched it up with the toxicity, making it look like they was, oh, we'll be there for each other if we need each other, and then switched it up and been like and made it like a power trip. And what they didn't, they thought that you would buckle, or somebody thought that they was in a position to make someone buckle. But either way, no, they elevated. They elevated. They decided to grow all the way up, get to the happiness they deserve because they feel like, listen, their dreams is worth pursuit. King of Wands energy, strategic, dominating. And it's like, you seen that some of this had to do with jealousy and insecurities, why somebody was reacting this way. Alrighties. Let's see what else we have here. For Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, please. Please show me what I need to see. For Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I told you this Taurus is here too. Basically everybody's here. But also with me seeing this Hierophant in the center of it, next to the Mr. Pimp and Miss Bad B is somebody like a marriage. That's somebody I totally feel is unbalanced. It's like somebody gave in to certain temptations to the point, or gave in to certain people's behavior till it just got out of control. Let's see. For Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Thank you kindly. Oh. Mm. So even with some of, they don't even want. Some of you in this collective don't want things to end. They just want the victory and they want an apology. But it's burdensome to some of you how going through this is causing all of this energy. It's a burden because even with this new world and this person like this, it's still this decision like a head over heart. This person really love you and want to work things out, but they feeling as if, or maybe it's you, is super difficult. Even when everything how love can't be poured into this because of the fact of the dysfunction, is literally showing this Empress energy where somebody's really trying with all their heart to let something grow without it being watered. Like it's like somebody's really the dysfunction of it all. Somebody's still trying to grow flowers without water being poured into it. Somebody have something growing inside them that's not being nurtured. And what I see with this Queen of Wands energy, with this Mr. Pimp and Miss Babby, they refuse to work. It's like refuse to work together. It's like it's more or less feeling like, why do I should be done? Because it's somebody trying to heal from this backstabbing energy and manifest something better. Definitely trying to get back in a good space so it could get in this happy place where you trust these manifestations. Because right now, you're just feeling like hurt. And just like you can't work with people because as much as you committed, you feel like you can't give into it anymore. As much as you've been committed to them, it's like the way they work with you, you can't bend no more. You feeling adamant in this position where you sent because of this giving tree, given to all you give. You can't continue to be like a fool for them or feel like you just supposed to just take the leap for what they said. You more or less saying like, it's not about being strong and 10 toes down and ride or die. It's more or less saying you something got to give and you can't give no more. It went too far and it's hard for you to even heal at this time. You manifesting this happiness and this, right behind this manifestation, what you're working on, actually wanting to get your love back on, the intimacy back together. It shows this happiness with this 10 of Pentacles. It's also showing you wanted to get back in a good place so you can come back together and get back to stacking. Because currently right now there's no love pouring into this. And it's more or less seeing what happens when you don't pour water into something. It won't grow. So how you expect it to come together even though you don't want to argue with them anymore. You don't want it to be so difficult. You do want your wish fulfillment. Aquarius energy. You do want to just be happy again. Even if you're no longer committed to them. Because what you start to see, as much as you love them, it's not working out for you and them together. Whew. Let's see. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome for Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, please. I'm ready to see advice and outcome for the highest good, please. Sagittarius, Aquarius. Why I said Aquarius? Sagittarius. There's Aquarius in this sugar honey. Aries, Pisces. Something I need to see. It's a control issue right here. It's a control. Somebody standing strong on a position. Whether it's both of y'all wise, no, I don't know. We're going to see. Advice and outcome, please. Walking away. Because it's hard to negotiate with controlling energy. Let's see. Let's see, please. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, please. Yeah, no longer in your head. Oh, shit, honey, I see. Yeah. It's like you no longer can be in your head about things that's not going to benefit, fighting a fruitless war, having the same argument over and over again with somebody refusing to take accountability and do what they need to do to bring this together. Like, listen, as committed you was and everything, you do have options. Lots of them. Some of them good, some of them bad, but either way, it's a bunch of them. More than what you felt you were seeing in this connection. You felt more or less stuck in your head. Yeah, because they're not working with you in a way that's very one-sided. Look at this. They want to give the recipient. They want the reciprocity back in effect, but at the end of the day, you don't see the victory in that. That's why you think it's best to stay independent. Yeah, you feel like with tact and diplomacy and still stay passionate about what you feel, you need to make a move to things that you like to do. Because currently you're in this feeling of not feeling so much like you tended to the things that you like. You're focused on you. Ooh, and you focus on you in a big way. Sugar honey iced tea. I think even down to somebody's realizing down to reconsidering something that they once didn't want in the past. Let me tell you exactly what I see here. See the independence here, because you don't see a victory, even though there is some passion between you two. But it always ends up with this left out in a cold, backstabbery, unstable energy. This back and forth, I'm over, no, I'm not. I'm done, maybe. I don't need you, maybe I do. This is what I'm keep seeing here. And then I look and see this fool in reverse with the emperor in reverse. Like either way, you know that you're not taking leaps with your heart or willy-nilly anymore. But you don't have a complete plan at hand, because it seems right now for some there's still no accountability. Just an offer, an empty offer that's not going to pan out to fix the family. It's just a good time, some toxicity. Hopefully a good time. Oh my gosh. I don't know if good time is going to knock you up. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What I want to say is, let me say this. This good time is not a good time I'm talking about as, yay, this is some toxicity that's been like, that came where you feel like, oh, we getting together, it's a good time, a celebration, but it's to pull you right back in, to get your abundance, to get, and it's more or less that when you see how somebody's looking out for themselves, it becomes clear to you what you need to hold on to is the fact that somebody's pretty unstable. And they're never going to be fair to you until they get in a better place of, and they're not willing to do the work. Mm-mm. It's just looking like to me that you come into this understanding that it is what it is when it comes up to them. And once the healing comes in, bigger, beautiful opportunities soon follow. Because karmically, you do get a blessing for moving in the way that your spirit guides and you know how they want you to move. It's like it's like you get a blessing for the pain from the lesson you learn. Because even down to you pulling out of this a little bit faster than you did before, because you seen that this person was going to always be looking out for themselves, never reconcile on the strength of where to make a real change. They really stuck in their ways and comfortable with it because they have all the choices. I want to see something else because I'm nosy. I see that there's some snooping, gossiping about what somebody's untold story could be, trying to like stagnate the manifestation because they really feel like their future is supposed to be locked in together, like the destiny supposed to be together no matter the weather. Like who cares about the burden that it might bear? They never supposed to end this or heal from this toxicity. They want to keep communicating even though they have no intention of working together. I'm going to stop before I go through the whole goddamn deck. Excuse me, pardon me. Sugar honey iced tea. Cancer. I went through the whole deck. Everybody's here. It's cancer, but I do see this Chariot in reverse currently, because for some of you, you don't see things being good without them because you've been with them so long. Even though it hasn't been, it's been more off than on. It still was consistently what you're used to. OMG. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. You know what felt? Flipped it. Ooh, you cannot make this up. OMG. The two cards that came out was the devil and judgment in reverse. It's like somebody really is trying to get away from the stress, or get away from, like, saying like, oh, something is stressing me out, something that bothers me, without taking accountability of what part they played in the mess. You know, somebody's like totally deflecting, have every intention of saying, no, this is no good for me, but they're not saying everything they did in the no goodness. You know, let's see. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, please. Ooh. Oh my goodness, you come out in reverse again. It shows the one who's leaving. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse, whether it's you, whoever. Look, Sagittarius energy in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. High Priestess, Justice in reverse. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't think they're taking accountability. Somebody's not. Okay. Scorpio death card right here. The end to a new beginning. Okay. Now, the reason to walk away is because it's no longer feeling good about even negotiating, or it's a very entitling energy. More or less to where you're losing sleep because it feel like you can't stay around anymore dealing with this connection that's not aligned. It was just taking too much time, and you put as much time as you could put in, and you can't put it in no more. Well, you don't see the victory because the fact that it's a fruitless war is more or less saying you can't keep losing sleep over something that don't want to be. It's like you have options. You've been new secretively and been confirmed by just a lot of suitors. But what I see here with this King of Swords in reverse, with the Justice in reverse, is that somebody really even came down to working things out. Somebody wasn't being fair. It was not taking accountability. They just want to say, okay, let's get past it without knowing what they needed to get past. So it's going to be doomed to repeat it. So the fact of somebody looking at this Six of Pentacles, this give and take, they're feeling like, no, they don't, they're too tired. They've been through it too much. They feel like even in this give and take, they lost too much out of it. Somebody was taking more than they was giving, or somebody felt depleted in their giving. Yeah, it's like just coming to this ending, feeling like it was inevitable. You feeling fear and focused about it, but you just didn't want it. Of course, you didn't want to go there, but the juggling has made it to the point where you can no longer bear that. You had to come off your throne and get out your head. And even if you felt like you was looking silly for even getting caught up like that, you said, I'm going to put in the work and do what I got to do. Because I'm not, your family Your happiness, your cups, your fulfillment is what you really want. And you know that people have been getting greedy and backstabbery energy and don't want to do the work as far as cleaning stuff up. But at the end of the day, you're feeling sure enough in yourself to stand on your own. Because you ain't gonna even, it's like somebody's coming towards you, but it's not with that fast. Like, I think they're coming to slow down and have a talk. Yeah, I think they're coming to sit down and have a talk eventually. Because even right now with you, it's like, even with the talk, it's just still not showing that it's in the energy of going towards the future because, again, they still are not seeing what they've done. And they still feel connected to you very strong. But you're like defensive on why they're holding on because they don't really want to work with you properly. So it's like the communication is like feeling the way where there's not a lot of options and you're feeling very guarded and left out. But I think karmically it's not working out for them either because they're not getting what they want as far as their other option. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I see for this read. Hopefully it helps in any way and confirms whatever you needed to know. Hope I don't lose any subscribers after this. But either way, listen, you're always welcome back. Till next time, love and light.